Hello. At this time, we're going to be talking about a children's story that I wrote. This is great. Now, there are other children's stories besides the one I'm going to talk about that the children will love. There's others. One of them, Mr. Ain't the Hero, and We Three Pigs. They're also children's stories. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you this before we get started on this children's story that I'm fixing to speak of. If you who are watching this, if you all would want one of the children's stories, one of the booklets, you need to email me and tell me. Request it. Joe, we would like to have one of the children's stories and give me the name of it. And then I can attach it to my email and send it to you. My email is lowercase Joe McDaniel 1941 at gmail.com, and that will do the job. Now, there's other things that can be sent to you that you see on the recordings, subjects from the Bible that would be good to know. So either way, remember the email. Now, we're going to be getting to the story. The name of the story is A Proud Mind. That's going to be the name of the story. Now, we know we should never feel like we're better than anybody else. This story is broken down for a child to see and understand it. This is the way we're going to start it out. Well, once upon a time, there was the bullfrog. And the bullfrog, they loved the water. They came up from the river or a brook, whatever you want, this place of waterway. Every day he would come up on the bank and meet his friend, which was the land turtle. They would meet each other by the shade tree every day, and they would have a good time. They'd talk together. They always concerned for one another, and they were big friends. Now I said the bullfrog. Well, I'm just going to say the frog. Okay, you will know he's a bullfrog. And the land turtle, we'll just say the turtle. Well, it all took place that one day Mr. Frog said to the turtle as they was meeting together, he said, I'm better than you are. Mr. Turtle said, looked at him, said, why do you say that? What makes you think you're better than me? Oh, so it all happened. The response that Mr. Frog gave him was, you see, what makes me better than you is because I can jump. I can jump high. I got two good back legs. I can jump, and you can't do nothing but crawl. I'm better than you. Well, you know, Mr. Turtle kind of felt bad about it in a way. He thought, well, this is the way God made me, so I'm gonna be satisfied with it. I don't believe in bragging on myself. I'm just gonna be what I am and be content with the way I am. That's the way it should be. So Mr. Frog didn't think nothing about it. He thought, well, look at me. So he hopped, hippity hop. He hopped down to the side of the bank. He jumped out on a lily pad. There was some bulrushes, weeds and stuff that growed up around there too. He thought, well, I've got it made. I said it right. Boy, he was proud of his legs, his back legs. Now, he must have been, or he wouldn't have told Mr. Frog, I'm better than you. My pretty back legs. I could jump high. Well, it don't make no difference. He thought he had it made in the shade, you might say. Well, a friend way up the road there, the pathway, there was a little house. The man had him a garden there. He got him, cooked him some turnip greens, made him some cornbread. He said, well, it'd be good if I had some meat to go with this. I'm going to go down to the riverside and I'm going to go fishing. I'm going to fish. I'm going to catch me some meat. I'm going to catch me some fish. And that will be good with my cornbread and turnip greens. Well, so it was. He went walking down, took his fishing pole in one hand and his net in the other. Went strolling down the pathway beside the river. He come along the side. He looked over and said, he saw something at the far side. Kept looking. That's a frog. Boy, look at that. Look at them, that big old frog. Look at them big back legs it's got. And you know what? He said, that would be great. That's all I will need. That'll be good for now. If I can get him, I won't have to catch no fish for supper. That'll be my meat. Just like some people say, you've heard of people eating frog legs? Well, he loved it. He loved frog legs. They say it's good, and I believe it. If it tastes right, I'm going to eat it. But meat is meat. Well, anyway, it so happened that he eased up around the river quietly to himself. He said, I got his aim. Got his aim. Eased up around. He threw the net over. I got him. He said to himself. Threw the net over him. He was glad he had the net with him, because he had the net and the fishing pole. And the net was to pull the fish up with after he's caught on the. He used it to catch the frog. We got that frog. Took him home with him. And he cut his back legs off. Well, the frog died, and common sense will tell you. He had the frog legs and put them in the frying pan, made him a good meal. Turnip greens, cornbread, and frog legs. Well, it was good. Boy, this was so tasty. And so, but it showed. Mr. Frog bragged on himself, didn't he? And then he came to a disadvantage because he lost the very things he was proud of. He lost his back legs. The man cut them off and put them in the frying pan. Now he's out of position. So what happened back at the back toward the other end? Mr. Turtle was still living and crawling around. He was doing good. Well, it all comes to a conclusion. We never want to brag on what we and say that we're better than anybody else. Now, for this is for the children. You in school, you making A's. Don't look down at your friends and say, well, they make D's and I make A's. I'm better than them. Don't never say that. They might be just a slower learner than you are. If you're in school, at your break, offer. Can I help you with your homework? Can I help you with the work you want me to do to help you make a better grade? Offer it to them. Offer your help. If they say no, 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 then you've done your part. They say, oh yeah, okay, well then be good. Don't be good and see. You can make you might be making A's and they might be making D's or C's. If it's a he or she, it don't make no difference. Don't interrupt your class, but at the break time. Then that's good. Don't never say that you're better than someone else, because it might be somewheres down the line. It'll get to you. You'll regret it. You look in the scripture and the Bible now. It says this children's story is based on Proverbs 16th chapter in the 18th verse. I think it is. You read that. But anyway, also we read in Psalms, the 12th chapter, the 3rd and the 4th verse. That's the other one. But this is good for anybody. This is good for anyone. Grown people too. I spoke of the children in school, but also the grown people. It could apply to them. Never think you're better than someone else, or you might lose out. Something will happen. It'll be for your own disadvantage. Be glad to be what you are. That's the way God made you. It took me a time to really get it together. It was hard to do, but I asked God for help. Help me be content with what I am. Be like Mr. Turtle. He says, I'm what the Lord has made me to be, and I'm happy about it. This was the message, to never feel like you're better than anyone else, which is known as a proud mind. That's the name of the book. Well, I hope you apply this to your life and let this take hold of what we have spoken of. We love you all now. Bye.